Jimmy Jackson, 12 teams over 14 seasons in the NBA. Very illustrious career. Iconic college basketball player.
Old. That's what that means.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what that means.
But you don't look old.
Yeah, I feel it.
You
though.
look lean and mean.
I feel it. That's why you think I'm not playing.
In the Big Three.
Yeah. I mean, I love it.
How much fun are we having on the road at the Big Three?
People don't have a clue. I was thinking about this the other day. We were sitting outside at the Campbell House.
Yes, in Kentucky.
In Kentucky. And I'm watching the interaction with the guys. And I forget who I was telling. It might have been Jeff, Ice Cube's partner, a couple other people. I said, it's funny how guys fall right back into their routine. Meaning, when we play, we get to a city, we'll drop our bags. We say, okay, listen, everybody meet downstairs in 10, 15 minutes. We go get something to eat, go hang out. Watching the Big Three now, that's what the guys are doing. They jump in a car. They went to go watch, I think it was a fight.
Lomachenko. Everybody was there.
But I'm saying, even though they play on different teams, they fell back in their old routine subconsciously without even thinking about it. That's the beauty of it. Now I get a chance to interact with them. Me and you hang. I get a chance to talk to Dr. J, George Gervin. I mean,
the fans too.
Unbelievable, bro. I mean, if you talk to an NBA player like Rondo was blown away, Rex Chapman was blown away, Paul Pierce blown away. People that come in don't know what to expect until they get there and see it.
No, it ain't an exhibition game. No disrespect to the Globetrotters. Everybody loves it. It's not fun and games. It's competition, and I mean the Brooklyn games, the Dallas games, everywhere we've gone. Charlotte. This week we're in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and think about it. The teams too, because we were saying this. 3 teams needed to win to get into the playoffs.
Right.
Still, you have 3 teams that with power that need to lock in a spot. You know, Three's Company coming back. Ghost Ballers need to win. So coming into LA, the last weekend before the playoffs is still not determined who's in. And Cube couldn't have written a better script in regards to Brooklyn. With the NBA draft and then the NBA awards.
It was
all the
sold
hype.
out.
Come on, man. And then the 26th, we're in Vegas for, which is later that night, the McGregor Mayweather fight.
Now, let me ask you a question.
Wasn't me. Wasn't me, brother.
Mayweather McGregor.
Yeah.
What do you think is going to be more physical? The Big Three finals or the Mayweather McGregor fight? Because I think the Big Three finals.
Big Three finals. Did you see Mayweather's interview with Stephen A. Smith yesterday?
Yeah, now he's turning the tables because because there's ticket sales are a problem.
Exactly.
And I'm calling that fight.
What?
When Irish eyes are blackened. That's gonna. You know they always have great names. The Thriller in Manila. There's this. When Irish eyes are blackened.
So you're saying that Floyd?
He's a great promoter.
Great promoter. He's saying that he's older.
He's saying he's
older. Even in the Berto fight a few years ago, he said that he lost a step. And he's saying that he's going to attack Conor.
Right.
Now, so you're saying that is more hype to get more people in the stands to watch the fight?
Absolutely. More pay-per-view means more money.
But not even that. It's the ticket sales.
The ticket sales.
See, pay-per-view, you can get a bunch of guys together, a bunch of people, and go buy the fight.
Would you? Now, we're going to be in Vegas. Right. We may or may not be at the fight, but we may or may. I just want to say one thing.
What?
I said it publicly yesterday. Gary Payton, Hall of Famer, All-Star. I heard about invitations possibly going out to watch the fight at your house. If I don't get one, I'm just showing up. I'm just gonna be at your house. I'll find out where you live because I'm not paying my money for that fight, Jimmy.
I want a free ticket, bro. I'm a spoiled athlete. You know, you feel me, right? You feel me? You feel me? I like free stuff.
I like it too.
You know, now Gary and I, because we hung before, we were in Vegas for a fight.
Did he say anything about? Oh yeah, Rappaport's coming?
No, he didn't say.
That didn't come up.
He didn't mention you whatsoever. Now, since you my boy, I might be able to slide you in through the gate.
Gary Payton's house.
Yeah, I might be able to get you in the gate.
Now
you're gonna stand out because
that's a B&E. No, that's breaking an entry.
No, I'm gonna slide you through. I'm gonna escort you in.
Okay.
I'm gonna say he's with me.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Let me tell you something. Me and Jimmy Jackson, we were leaving Kentucky from the Big Three games. Our flight was canceled. We had to drive 3 hours during the darkness of night to Ohio.
Columbus.
That's where you're from, the state of Ohio.
Yeah.
One thing you didn't see happen I told the driver to pull over as soon as we crossed over into the state of Ohio, because I have a real problem with LeBron and the Cavaliers. I told the driver to pull over. He said, you know, we can go to a gas station. I said, no, I'm going to leave my mark right on the side of the road like a dog. I had to take a leak. I peed right on the side of the road. Just to
I
let
must
them
have
know.
been asleep during that time.
That's my house now.
I must have been asleep during that time. I don't remember that.
That's my house.
Yeah.
I did it because I wanted LeBron to know I'm the king.
What was your problem with LeBron?
Not my problem with him as a player. My problem with him is when he first went to Miami,
okay,
and now all these guys, some of his peers, some of them grew up admiring, as they should, because to my opinion, he's top 5 greatest player of all time. But all this offseason, I want to be traded. BIG3 this, BIG4 this, Kevin Durant. None of these people would be thinking this if LeBron James, the face of the NBA, didn't do this when he first left Cleveland. And what do you think about this? The NBA has outlined schedule changes, the skinny genification to give these guys rest. They are eliminating stretches of 4 games in 5 days and 18 games in 30 days. Reduction of 5 games in 7 nights. Whatever it is, they're giving them rest.
The travel, they want more games. But here. When I came in the league, Mike, when I came in the league, honestly, we flew commercial. So that means that if I had a back-to-back game, the next day we had to jump on the first flight out.
First thing smoking, commercial flight, wait for our bags, and either go to shoot around or go back to the hotel. Most of the time it was shoot around. Then eventually the private planes came into effect. Now, you would think that with private planes, all the acupuncture,
all of the physical therapy and the training, with the healthy eating, the
workout
cooks,
videos, hit the rollie with the rolling store.
Yeah, that this wouldn't be an issue. But what happens is, but what happens is analytics jump into the equation and say, well, the body needs X amount of rest. The flights can hurt you. The games itself hurt you. The minute. So now they put this in the equation and say, now we need more rest in between for our players. It prevents injuries. So it's not just like one player saying that we need to. It's analytics, because that's how the league is being run now, that say you need more rest.
I get it.
I understand. Think about back in the day when guys were riding buses a game. I'm talking about even before me.
Yes. Oh, I got to stop.
You see what I'm saying?
You said back in the day. Yeah. Jimmy, we come from the same era.
Right.
I may be a couple of years older, although I look 20 years older. It's fine. It's fine. I don't care. It's back in the days, my man. It's not back in the day.
But come on, stop it. Why are you trying to be?
No, because earlier I was arguing with a guy from Idaho.
I heard you when you said it.
Days.
I heard when
it's
you
not
said
one day, though.
No,
what do you think it is? Is it back in the day or is it back? Should we put that up for the poll?
Put it up for the poll.
Is it back
in the day?
No,
back
Jimmy.
in the day.
All right, Twitter poll going up right now.
You know what it is. If I say it, you know what it is.
I got
It's semantics, bro. It's semantics.
Okay,
it's too early
to
for
the
that.
rest. The late, great Moses Malone, no one played harder than him.
Right.
He's kicking and screaming in his grave, talking about, you need rest?
I know. But it's a different era, bro. Is era okay?
Yes.
Okay.
You're asking me.
I'm just asking because I'm just saying.
I mispronounced 76 words yesterday in 3 hours.
Well, that's ADD.
Yes.
I know. But here's the thing, bro. Always it's going to be from your era that it was better.
Right.
It's always like that. Hip hop back in the days.
Yes.
Back in the days were better, right?
Yes.
Think about lyrically, what guys were talking about. The tracks are different. The mindset is different compared to now.
Yes.
Because we're older.
Yes.
It's the same thing that's going to happen before. So it's like with a lot of guys that talk about the NBA, a lot of older guys. You know, they got a lot of stuff to say. I'm saying, listen, it's called evolution, bro.
Right.
When you came in the game, it was different than they played before. It's the same thing now.
Right.
It's different. So I don't have a qualm with a lot of stuff that's going on. The game is supposed to change. It's supposed to evolve. It can't stay the same.
I agree with that.
But I knew you were going to say it.
But no, I agree with that because I don't want to come off like a player hater and all that stuff.
Now, you know when you say that, you come off like one.
I know.
I'm just saying.
I know. I am a player hater. But, I just think that, I want the players to get their money. They should have rights and all that stuff. And listen, guys should rest. That's not my thing.
Right.
The whole way I got into LeBron and pointing the finger at it is is just the sort of gang up. I feel like it's the cool kids club. You know, there were cliques when you played in the league.
Always.
So I feel like if you're part of the Banana Boat crew, if you're part of this crew, and we were on this AAU team, we're gonna play together. And I'm like, you know, the Eastern Conference, the first 2-3 rounds, and aside from the Isaiah Thomas drama that was going on with him personally, was a joke.
Yeah.
You know, and now you got like Carmelo wants to get out of New York, but he only wants to go to Houston so he could play on that monster squad. And Kyrie, what is your opinion on the Kyrie thing? Like, he took the big shot in the finals. He controls the ball.
But it's bigger than that.
Why does he want to leave? Give me some inside information. You know these guys.
Well, think about this.
Give it to me, Jimmy.
This decision wasn't made overnight. This had to be a 2 to 3 year process. Think about it. Kyrie comes in, re-signs his deal as the franchise player. This is my team.
Right.
Here comes LeBron.
Right.
LeBron comes in, dominates, and controls everything. From what I heard, that the family, Kyrie, they didn't like that too much because it took the ball out of Kyrie's hands. Here's a young player who was starting to grow into what he thought would be his franchise. Now, he won the title, got the 3 consecutive.
And he didn't win anything before LeBron was there.
LeBron. Now, here's the thing. LeBron has helped elevate him to the status of where he's at.
Right.
Give him that love. As a young player, he's like, listen, I'm tired of being treated like little brother. Right, wrong, or indifferent. Whether you agree to, I agree with it. I believe that's a lot to do with it in regards to LeBron's control over not only him, but other players in the franchise. But it's a catch-22 because with an older player like Dwayne Wade, listen, I already proved myself. I'm good.
Right.
Let's keep winning. Kyrie is still to the fact that I'm young. I still have a lot to prove. Now, he didn't come out in public and say, I want to be traded.
How did that come out?
He went to Dan Gilbert. Now,
on the low, right?
Now, we got a White House, right? Donald Trump.
Leakers.
How did it get out?
Who did that?
I don't know.
Come on, Jack. You know all these guys. Ohio, you're Mr.
I'm saying.
You won Mr. Basketball in Ohio twice.
Okay, but here's the thing. If Dan Gilbert starts talking to another team about Kyrie, it's a whole bunch of ways this thinking could be leaked. Now, Kyrie's camp may have thought that it was LeBron's people. It could have been Dan Gilbert. But the problem is this. I read Steve Jobs' book, right?
Yes.
People hated working for Steve Jobs.
Right.
But they said, as much as I hate it, I did my best work when I was under his tutelage because he demanded nothing but the best. Playing with somebody like a genius like LeBron is not easy.
Right.
Because of his demands. Now, sometimes he can throw his players under the bus. Michael Jordan did it. Magic did it. It's been great guys that have done it. But how thick is your skin and your ego? I just think Kyrie, watch what happened in Miami. Keep in mind, D. Wade took less money in order to open up cap room for LeBron to come back in. Now, they boys, right? LeBron left and didn't really tell D. Wade. So Kyrie's like, I'm not going to get stuck here because we're not going to be able to get big-time free agents once this thing breaks up. We're going to be back in the lottery. So why not go somewhere that's probably more attractive that I can win and attract free agents? I get where he's coming from.
I get where he's coming from. I get where you're coming from. You stick around for a second.
I got you, bro.
All right, we're going to be right back. Jimmy Jackson, BIG3, everything, 2-time Mr. Basketball in Ohio. Stay tuned. Rich Eisen Show, guest host by me, Michael Rappaport. There we go. I'm not arguing with Q-Tip. I'm not arguing with Tribe. All right, we're back. Rich Eisen Show. Guest hosted by me, Michael Rappaport. You know that I'm a senior fantasy football analyst now?
I heard that.
Okay.
I heard you say you were an expert.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just letting you know that. My man Jimmy Jackson, analyst for the BIG3. Games are in Los Angeles this weekend. It's going to be epic.
Bananas.
I think they should be, you know what's one of the things? I don't know if they show them on every broadcast, the performances.
Yeah, they don't get a chance to see. Who do you think is going to perform this weekend?
I think it's going to be a few people.
Oh, yeah, in between the games.
I think maybe Snoop.
Definitely got to be Snoop.
I think maybe, who knows? It's L.A. Who knows? I'm not making any predictions. Maybe Snoop, maybe Cube. Maybe we reunite.
West Side Connect coming in.
West Side Connect. Kendrick, I don't know what you're doing, Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick, come on. Kendrick, you gotta come out and do it.
The big homie.
Bless us, yes.
Just put it out there. I mean, it's LA. Anybody, we might have, who knows?
I'm so excited for it because the build-up, I'm gonna back up. I think it's the respect that a lot of people have for Cube, Ice Cube.
That's it. It ain't because of me.
Hold on, well, because of, think about it, LL's been to what, 3 or 4 games on the road.
He loves it.
So people coming out, not only wanting to see good basketball, but understanding Ice Cube put this together, and now they're showing him so much love.
So much love.
I mean, it's and I love doing it because I'm calling the games, and just to see the excitement from the players, the fans, and then the celebrities when they come. Think about when we were in Chicago, all the people we had. I mean, it was just DMX performs at halftime. I mean, it was bananas, but that just goes back to the love they got for Q.
All right, we got a minute left.
Yeah.
Jimmy Jackson, analyst. You played in the league. You were interviewed by some of the best. I am the sideline reporter. Now, I haven't got to interview you, but like you see me doing my thing. Like, how impressive is it to see? They're calling me the Howard Cosell of the Big Three. I know we only have 40 seconds left, but can you articulate how impressive it has been to see me man the sideline? Honestly.
Honestly?
Yeah. I mean, it's.
When you say honesty.
I don't want it honest.
Yeah, I know.
I want it TV friendly.
I mean,
we got 26 seconds, man.
I know it's kind of hard to wrap
it's hard
it all
to stuff
in.
It all in.
Because you're such a professional and
mind-blowing.
And you got a face for radio. So when you're on there, I mean, it's TV, you just kill it.
Jesus Christ.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And
yes.
You and Scalabrini.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
All right. Jimmy Jackson, Big Three, we're done. Thanks for joining me.
Come on, brother.
Rich Eisen, stay with us.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on radio stations across the country and audience.
If you like that video, be sure to download our app, and I'll be sure to help the NFL figure out what a catch is.